What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review, and today I am continuing with the DS stuff that I did and reviewing Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. This game came out in 2005, and I was able to play it. Thank you to LikunMiffery again for letting me borrow his copy of the game so that I could give it a whirl and give it a spin. This was my second Mario and Luigi game behind Dream Team. And, Dream Team was a drag. This one was a drag. But I got a lot of thoughts. So let's jump right into it, shall we? And just, this was my second ever Mario and Luigi game. And I know it came out 8 years before Dream Team. But I'm going to be doing a lot of comparisons between it and Dream Team. Just because it's really all I have to base it off of. So I tried not to do that many comparisons. But there are a few things that were pretty massive that I did pick up and I put into the notes. So here we go. First off, it's really easy to move around. The moving around controls I think were a lot less sensitive than they are in Dream Team. So that was really, really good. Helped me keep going with a lot of the moving through the worlds and whatnot. I thought the attacks were a lot more simple and a lot easier to do. This was only the second Mario Luigi game, so that was still pretty early in phase with the attacks, but that was nice. There's a lot more places to refill your health, which I think is really, really good too, because it's pretty easy to take damage. You want to be able to refill your health. And I thought the graphics for this game, they look great. For a 2005 DS game, they look really, really good. This is a more first-party title for Nintendo, so it's going to be a, more thought-out game than a lot of the shovelware that the DS got, but I still thought it looked really, really well. This game has the baby versions of Mario, Luigi, and Peach. I think they are hilarious. They act like regular babies, and they're really funny to watch interact, especially when they're interacting with like the Toadsworth and some of their older characters in the game. I think it's a lot of pretty cool. I do wish the indicator moved. The bottom part of on this bottom screen, there's like a mini map of the area, and you can have an indicator and see where you are. But it only moves when you go room to room. I wish it moved all the time, like with us. It seems kind of weird that they didn't just do that. I feel like even back then, it could have been easily incorporated. So I don't know why they did that, but I don't know. It just seems like it could have been done a little bit. I feel like that could have just been a little added thing, The alien enemies that you get in this game, they're a nice pace. The new enemies and everything that you get with this game are a nice change from it just being Bowser. That's really, really cool. Most times in Mario games, the main enemy is going to be Bowser, and we do have Bowser Jr. in this game. But we get more enemies from not just Bowser, so that's really, really cool. And a great, be nice, refreshing change, I should say. I thought the bros attacks with the babies were super hard to do. And then the bros attacks when you are doing when you have the controls for both the babies and the adults going at the same time, that's really hard to do too. It can just get a little confusing. Because you are so used to only using the A and B buttons, X and Y, to know that the babies have to be controlled with X and Y, and you're so used to just doing A and B for the bros attacks, it can be a little bit of a change that you have to get used to, and it can be pretty difficult, especially in the more high-tense situations with the larger bosses later in the game. You're gonna notice that. So you just gotta memorize it and get prepared and ready to go for it. But I thought overall, though, there was a good utilization of both the babies and the adults. They both have their own, they each have own sections that they are specialized to go in, and they both get a good amount of gameplay time and screen time and whatnot. So I think that's really, really good that they incorporated them well. I do like that when you defeat an enemy in the game, it goes away completely. I remember in Dream Team that was not the case. If you defeated an enemy, it would just, it wouldn't be able to touch you for a few seconds, and then it would come back. In this game, when they get defeated, they're gone. That is awesome. So like that stays away, because the one thing I didn't like about Dream Team was all that you were fighting anything and everything that's in your way. You have to fight it to get it out of your way, because it's really hard to jump over it and not touch it. So I'm glad that they took that into consideration here. I do like that, even if you I do like, though, in the battle system, if Mario dies and it's like his turn, and you have to spend Luigi's turn, like say, okay, so Mario's dead, or knocked out, I guess, and Luigi, you got to spend Luigi's turn reviving Mario. I do like that instead of the enemies getting a turn after that, Mario gets a turn instead, so that every time that there's an attack, both of them can get an attack. That's a really, really, really good. I'm glad they did that. I do also like how the amount of characters change on the title screen based on who you're who you're able to play as. And what I mean by that is, if you have the babies and the adults, they both show up on the screen. Or if you just have one of the two pairs, one of them will show up, one of them won't. I think that's cool. It can kind of just give variations for the title screen, which you don't get most games, especially back then. So that was really, really cool. A nice little touch that that they put in. And then the bosses. There's a lot of them. I think too many bosses. I will be honest. I think they have way too much health. As always, it just takes seemingly endless amount of hits to kill them, and it keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. So that's a little annoying. It also really isn't as satisfying to defeat them in this game as it is in Dream Team. It was really satisfying when you defeated a boss and it like did the poofy explosion stuff, and in this game you don't get any of that. It's just not good. I didn't like it, but anyway, that's my review notes for this game. Overall, I don't think it's as good as Dream Team. It was a little bit underwhelming of a game. I didn't really like it that much, but still glad I played it. So for my final score of Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time, I'm going to have to give this one a 7 out of 10. I think that's a good spot for it. Nothing great, but nothing bad either. It's definitely worth playing if you're a big fan of the Mario and Luigi games, or just Mario games in general. I think you're probably going to find some level of enjoyment out of this one. So that's going to do it, though, for this review. If you've ever played Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And this is going to do it for this video as well. Stay tuned for other much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.